I used to play 11-a-side football back in the day and injuries, family and all that sort of thing kind of stopped me from playing. And then I was 50 a couple of years ago, and one of my aims was to get back into football. I love sports generally anyway, I always have, but I've always had a passion for football. So to be able to come back into the sport and be able to participate in something, 11-a-side I think is a bit too much for me now. So this is just about the right level for me to get involved in the sport. It's a good social, get to meet people, different people. It's always good to just learn about people's different experiences, so yeah. I think, you know, football in general is a big sport in this country. So I think when walking football came into play, people might not see it as a serious sort of sport, but you know, it's one of the fastest growing sports in the country. And I think it's one of those things, like I said, it's something that will encourage people of the older, once you get past 40, you've got health conditions and injuries, it's a way to be involved in the sport. Actually, when I first come, I thought, God, it's quite a fast pace, but it is about making sure that one foot is on the ground at one time. So in effect, if you can master that skill to go very quickly, it does appear that you're running, but it's a very, very fine line. So yeah, it's very much like five-a-side, but no contact, you know, no tackling from behind and things. So that's where for people of the older generation, it's good because they haven't got that fear about getting injured in the game. So once I had it in my head I wanted to come back into football, I've been stalking them for a while to see which clubs were available, and you know, it's a really big thriving club in Birmingham, and I thought I want to be part of that. And you know, again, for me as a black woman, it's important to see that representation was there, and when I looked on the website I could see that, so it made me feel that I would feel comfortable going into that environment. As you can see here today, you've got mixed teams, and you know, we've got two women's teams. I recently went and watched the over 40 England team and the over 50s England team, and my goal and aim is to get into that over 50s team. I just think walking football is brilliant and I want to encourage, really, for me personally, I want to encourage as many black females, you know, Asian females, ethnic minorities that aren't as involved in the sport to really, really get involved in it. I would say get down here and have a go. You won't know until you try it.